Top 5 relationship problems faced by Pisces. Pisces tends to have a lot of difficulties in a relationship. They're typically kind-hearted and caring, but they also have the habit of being sneaky and manipulative. As the sign of the two fish swimming around one another, their emotions and impulses are subject to undercurrents, and they tend to react in a passive manner. So, here are the top 5 relationship issues faced by Pisces. Number 1. Pisces is very sensitive to other people's energy. Ruled by perceptive Neptune, Pisces tend to be natural empaths who are sensitive to the slightest change in mood. They have a caring nature and giving heart, and they typically want what's best for other people and humanity as a whole. They have a childlike wonder that's filled with imagination, which helps them to see through the mundane aspects of adulthood. This part of their nature, however, makes them very vulnerable to those who would take advantage of their willingness to give. It's very important for Pisces to be around a partner who's emotionally open and honest with them, so they don't get taken advantage of. Number 2. Has a habit of twisting reality. This is a nice way of saying that some Pisces can be downright manipulative and deceitful. Often their experience doesn't match up with how things happened, because they experience things through their emotions. Emotions are non-rational, and therefore subjective to the person experiencing them, which tends to create a bias and a distortion in the way that Pisces experiences things. Sometimes this happens because Pisces has a hard time dealing with reality. They have a naivete that comes off as childish innocence. So, they may not be malicious or bad, but the emotional lens through which they filter their experiences can lead them to create distortions in reality, which can make them seem selfish or that they're lying. It's important for Pisces to have someone that can help ground them and help them use their reason at times when emotion muddies the waters. Number 3. Can be emotionally deceptive and therefore easily deceived. Being psychic is a part of Pisces' nature, and that gives them an advantage in understanding a person's intentions. Some people they can read like a book, while others are much harder to get the idea of. This part of their nature is both a blessing and a curse, especially in regard to relationships. Pisces might manipulate their partner to convince them that they're better than they are. They want others to see them in a good light, but will deceive them to do so. On the same side of the coin, Pisces can sometimes have poor judgment, which in turn makes it easy for them to be deceived. Pisces might be able to pick up on emotional impressions, but they don't always know what to do with them. This often gets them into trouble when they subsequently jump to false conclusions or make accusations based on feelings rather than truth. It's important for Pisces in a relationship to not try and affect how their partner thinks of them through deceitful means. Just be yourself and let the currents flow. Number 4. Is in love with falling in love. Pisces loves the idea of love, even if they've never really been in love. They're dreamers who often believe in the Prince Charming or Princess in a Tower stories. They often romanticize love. This can cause them to have big expectations that no one can ever really fulfill. They might forego a possible relationship if he or she doesn't meet the standards they've built up in their heads. On the other hand, Pisces may give their love too freely to anyone willing to take it. This can lead to them being hurt and heartbroken many times, and they won't ever really understand why. The fact that someone would take advantage of them is hard for them to deal with. This aspect of Pisces' nature can also lead to all kinds of cheating, especially for Pisces men. The waters are never crystal clear because there's always a strong undercurrent that lifts up mud. By this, I mean the Pisces may cheat without thinking that it's cheating. And number 5. Often wants to live in a fantasy world instead of reality. Dreamy Pisces would love to live in the fantasy worlds that they create for themselves. Whether it's love, sex, drugs, alcohol, or childish dreams, that's where they might find themselves if they don't have someone to keep them grounded. Without a sense of reality, Pisces will have a hard time facing the hard truths that come in life. They really need someone who can help them through those hard times. Thank you for watching the video. Please like, share, and subscribe for all the updates.